Good morning. Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Tuesday, November 16th.
My pockets are filled with thread. What? I did work on one thing, so we college toured, and we were so busy I didn't even put up any pictures. Not that excellent food wasn't had, because it was.
What are you saying, that it's more important for you to post pictures of food than it is of your children and college tours?
So we went and saw Santa Cruz, and got another ticket. Not my fault.
Oh no.
Not my fault, because it was the meter, and you have to go to the app thing, and then you have to put in the number of the thing and then still, I don't know what happened. I have to call them, and then now you have to call them. Who's got time to deal with that? Or I have to write them a little thing and attach all the documentation. So Santa Cruz was I love the town. Town is super, super cool. School looked great too. But when you go to Stanford right after, that place was amazing. You just you feel smart just walking on the campus. So and you feel like you can't touch anything that you might. It's so pristine.
God, I slept wrong last night. I need a big elbow to the back or something.
I'll give you an elbow to the back when you're least expecting it.
See what I deal with? She's so violent.
So, and then we went to Berkeley. It was my favorite. We went to Berkeley. That was absolutely amazing. I've been to Berkeley lots, and I've been to
Did
Telegraph
you like
Road
Berkeley better
lots.
than UCLA and USC?
Oh yeah, it was my favorite. It was my favorite. If only I had known what I knew now when I was applying to schools.
You'd be like, Boston?
Who the heck wants to go to Boston? Yeah, I would have applied to schools out west. It was gorgeous, and we went to UC Davis, which was absolutely fantastic too. What a wonderful what amazing schools they have out here. They were fantastic.
We've had a conversation with our kids where both at where I went to college and then where I went to boarding school, it was an issue with the West Coast kids having depression issues, because they were, these kids would show up. Give me this. These kids would show up having been, accustomed to 300 days of sunshine a year, and then it would rain every day and be absolutely miserable. And
yeah, but you know what? It's super fog. It was socked in with fog in the bay. It's not like the weather there.
Fog
is
versus rain, two totally different things.
Yeah. Showing up to class soaking wet is never fun, and you always had an umbrella. Those are two different things for sure.
Two totally different things.
But fog's not. That's not 360 days of sunshine.
Wait, what did you say?
It's not 360 days of sunshine. Didn't you say 360?
I said 300 days.
Oh, okay.
And the fog often burns off.
Yeah, but I was surprised because I lived in the Bay, and I was surprised at how cold it is in the Bay a lot of the time.
The coldest winter I ever had was summer in San Francisco.
Really?
Oh my God!
That's
the coldest winter?
That's a not Tom Sawyer. That's a who wrote Tom Sawyer? I can't even think of his name. It's a Mark Twain quote.
That's a lie, because Mark Twain grew up in Connecticut.
And he.
Right, the coldest summer.
The coldest summer. The coldest winter I ever had was summer in San Francisco.
I get it.
Quote.
I get it.
It takes a minute for her sometimes.
I get what you're saying. I get it. OSU. Where is OSU? Ohio State University?
Or is
Must
that
be, right?
Is that Oregon State?
But you know, it's been interesting doing the college tour, and it's been really fun, and I'm excited for the kids. Even if, I mean, we haven't done our college tour of, I want to do the college tour of UNR, because I've never, Oregon State, sun lamps. How about the dorms without any windows?
Yeah, but that's in Santa Barbara.
Yeah, it's in Santa Barbara, but they also built one
in Michigan.
Is it at University of Michigan?
I don't know if it's at University of Michigan or Michigan State.
But those kids, some of them talk about being depressed, not knowing what time of the day it is. So it's nice to have light wake you up sometimes.
Yes.
So what's going on today?
So first things first, we remain roughly 2 weeks out in service. It's been super busy in service, so just a big shout out to the guys. They are cranking it out, and it's been super busy, both vacuum and sewing. So it's impressive that those guys have kept us where we are. If you remember this time last year, even with a third person back there, I think at one point we were like 3.5 or 4 weeks out. So the guys have been absolutely killing it back there. Love the guys. They're working super hard. If you guys see them, make sure to say thank you, because they're working really hard for you guys. The Christmas list, if you haven't received it yet, you will receive it today. That is done. Donnie, I grew up near State College, Pennsylvania, going to PSU games. Major rivalry there, but the blue and white band was pretty amazing too.
Yeah, we took the kids to a Penn State football game. And
it was the Ohio State game.
They played against Ohio State, so we got a taste of what halftime is.
Absolute crazy fervor.
Yeah, what halftime is like at a school where it's 100,000 people in the stadium for a game. It
was like 120.
And what I learned, and I think we went for a whiteout too, which I've never been before. So we all, wore white, and it was super fun. And what I learned was that the Ohio Buckeyes, the Buckeye it's a nut, right? It's a nut. If you went to Ohio State, not throwing shade or anything, but it's a nut. The Ohio Buckeyes is a nut. So yes.
So the Lions got beat by a nut.
Yeah, they lost. They lost. We thought
they lost in like the last 2 minutes of the game too.
Yeah, it was so sad, and I don't know if I'll ever go to what it took us. Maybe two hours to get out of there. Hour and a half.
Well, my mom was like, "This is the last season." Like they go back for Penn State football every year
to clear out that many people out of a stadium.
And then they got back from this season, and she's like, "One more season."
Yeah, she just can't give it up. She's diehard. If you ever see a car in Reno and it has Nittany lions on it, they're mountain lion, that's Patrick's mom.
Yep.
There's one on each side.
Be nice to her.
Yeah. Be nice to her. Be nice to Grace.
So we're 2 weeks out. Christmas lists are hitting, you guys should get an emailed version of the Christmas list. The Jeannie was like, "Oh my God, we need to update the website with all those prices." And the reality is we can't. So the first 2 comments I made to her was no, we can't, because most of those prices are below MAP, meaning we're not allowed to advertise those prices. We can advertise them to you guys, but we couldn't just do a blanket advertisement on the website. And then Jeannie's like, "What do we do about our out-of-towners or people that are sending people in?" And listen, last year, the way it worked was, everybody kind of did something different. Like you can circle what you want, you can put a check mark next to it. We were able to figure out all of it. So we'll work with you on that one. If you are sending loved ones in to get services, and there are the discounted service gift cards on there, we need to maybe send Lori to get a hole punch today.
Oh yeah.
And but if you are sending somebody in for the service gift cards, Betty, it's much easier to call on that one, because if you are buying gift cards, there's that 20% off gift card option that's not on the website, and we can just do that right over the phone. And then as far as services are concerned, it's a good idea to let your people know what machines you have. So I did have somebody that came in to buy 3 services, and I only knew about 1 machine. So he's like, she has 3 machines, and I was able to look back and kind of see her service history and figure it out. But it's much easier if those people do come in prepared, or if they come in with a copy of the Christmas list, you can just write the machines or circle the services that they need there. Keep in mind that if you did buy the gift card at 20% off, there are no other,
You can't stack the
discounts. So like you couldn't use a classroom discount or something like that on top of the 20% off. That's why those gift cards will have actually have a, like a hole punch through them. They'll be like a season's pass.
You're
can wear
turning
them
your
around
head
neck.
funny. Do you have stiff
Oh, my
neck?
neck is killing me today.
Oh man, I'm
Somebody
so sorry.
woke me up last night on multiple occasions, and then decided to play videos at like full volume next to me.
You didn't even yell at me. I was
so mad, but I was like, she's up late, so I'm going to
could not fall asleep. So then I tried and tried. Number one,
it was like 5 separate occasions, and like she could not have been louder on every occasion. And like finally I'm like, fine, I'm just up until she figures out whatever her mess is.
I had a lot on my mind, and I couldn't fall asleep. And I was down in the sewing room for a long time because I wanted to get this sample put together. I'm like halfway done. When I went to sew the last part on, it was off, which makes me go, I marked it wrong. But I've been working on this. This is Janine Babbich's Welcome to Our Home. And when I went to go put this last one on, I was like, I'm just going to finish it. And you know how that goes. I went to put this last one on, and it was off 1/4 of an inch. And so I went, oh my God, I marked my fabric wrong. Like I was off 1/4 of an inch with my snowflakes.
So why wouldn't you just flip this the other way?
What are you talking about? It has to go on this way. It's like, you can't flip it the other way. So,
I would just fudge it.
I was in my sewing room, and it was cold, and number one, I couldn't sleep because I was so cold. I was like chilled to the bone, and it was taking me a long time.
Why didn't you turn your fireplace on?
I wasn't thinking about it, because I was so busy trying to get this done, because I always want to have something to show you ladies. And then I couldn't think because I had a lot on my mind. I was like, when
it's
you
her
get a
guilty
lot,
conscience.
You get a lot on your mind, and I couldn't sleep. And then, I was like, maybe I could take some melatonin. So then I was digging through all of Patrick's stuff, making noise.
You have melatonin?
So I was digging through Patrick's stuff, and
she could not. It was like,
I didn't want to turn on the light, so I was making all sorts of noise. I
don't know why it would have been way better if she just turned the light on.
I didn't want to wake him up with the light, so then I'm stumbling around. And then I still couldn't sleep. So I go, you know what? I need to read. Because I normally read myself to sleep. But I'd left my phone downstairs. So I go, I'll just use Patrick's phone. So then she turns on videos. I'm listening to
gladiators battling next to my
I did not turn
head.
on the video, but I was going through the newsfeed, and when I clicked on one of them, it instantly went to a video at full volume. And I was like, oh my God. And then I tried to turn it off, and it was so loud. I was like,
She played like 3 videos. It was not like this happened
I tried
once.
to turn that, and then I go, I'm going to turn the volume down really fast. And then it wasn't fast. I was like, and he didn't say anything. So I go, oh, maybe he's sleeping. Really
No, I was like just sitting there getting angry with my neck being like, and now I'm like, ugh.
And then I finally fell asleep at like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm tired, ladies. So, okay. So, as far as the Christmas list goes, I don't know if Patrick mentioned this too. Some of the stuff is going to be special order. So a lot of people gave me their Christmas list really early, and then I I filled stuff because it was just stuff that they were going to get for themselves or stuff they were going to get.
You're talking about last year.
Last year. So some of the things we will work to fill it, before Christmas, but some of the things, like I've been online trying to get certain things and stuff is sold out, but we will work to fill that list for you, and it'll just be so like the Christmas that keeps giving.
The earlier the better, for real on that one. The earlier the better, just because it gives us more time. The other thing is we've had several people, like last week when we said that the Christmas lists were done.
You like this?
We
you
did
never say you like something.
Well, so I'm
like
trying
it?
to say nicer things to you.
Is that a compliment? Were you complimenting me?
Yes, you did such a wonderful job on that, baby.
It's so sweet of you.
So
I'm like, don't you love this? Isn't this beautiful? He's like, oh yeah, I like it. And then he doesn't even really look up. Or he'll like glance over. You know it's lip service. But I put this down and he's like, that's really nice. So I think he really likes it.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, anyway.
All right, we'll just leave it there.
The So Steady table is here. Carolyn, you're watching on 2 different...
Oh my God, Carolyn's
two
double
different
fisting
two
her
different live
platforms.
streams. Pro Stitcher Lite is ordered, but I think it probably shipped today. So I think we're probably talking, middle of the week. And then the So Steady arrived late in the day on Friday.
Michelle got up early just to watch us. Michelle likes to sleep in. Aw, thank you, Michelle. Hope you have your coffee, your cup of joe, and
So anyways,
did you notice I can talk the talk now?
Yeah, nobody calls it a cup of joe anymore. Like Jeannie's like living in the 50s. She's like standing on a corner flipping a quarter like, I got my cup of joe.
Cup of joe, that's not from the 50s.
That's like from like film noir, like she's like waiting for a private eye.
What?
So anyways.
Okay, if you want to know, Cup of Joe is from 1914.
Yeah. Right. And it went out in about 1918 was the last time people used
why
that.
would I know that? I know that because people say it. People say it. Right? Is it out of... Okay. So, okay, what do I say to be more hip?
So, you don't.
There's no hope
you
for
don't.
me.
You don't need to be more hip when it comes to drinking coffee. So the
I drink my coffee all day. Patrick was threatening to drink the rest of my coffee. I literally will sip it all day, and I was like, "Don't drink my coffee," because I enjoy it the whole day. I'm just like, they're like little bird sips, like a dropper. And then I was like, don't drink my coffee. And then Violet was threatening to drink my coffee too.
Because we go, why do you need coffee at 6 o'clock at night? And you're like, because I'm going to stay up.
And no, I sleep great. Don't I usually sleep great? And then a couple.
I wouldn't know. I was awakened last night on several occasions.
Oh my God. I was trying, and then it was like everything I touched was making noise.
Oh my God. It was awful. It was awful.
And then he yelled at me, so I yelled at him because I was mad.
I was like, what are you doing? She's like, yeah, I'm waking you up.
I didn't say that.
So that's just basically what she was saying. So the first question that I had, well, so what's deal of the day?
Oh, okay. Deal of the day is this handy dandy, amazing ruler, and it's the ultimate flying geese tool. It is made by Creative Grids. You have all of these markings here. Everything that you have on here is to make your flying geese easy and perfect. And you have a little guide here in the upper right hand corner of your do you see that too? So everything is right there for you to make, am I showing you the right side? For you to make the most amazing flying geese ever. The other thing I love about Creative Grid rulers is if you scan down here with your phone, it'll take you directly to a video that's going to show you how to use this ruler too. So this is the ultimate flying geese tool. I mean, if you want...
And it's on the website at 20% off.
Which I don't even know if we're supposed to do sales on I'm not sure what the map pricing is, but it's on there. So go ahead. I think I have 5 of them in the store, and
many more on order. So they're coming. But
no, I don't have any more on order.
Well,
but I will have more on order depending on how many people decide they have.
And they had like a ton of them
tool.
when I looked last night. They had like 474 of them.
They keep them in stock because the ladies love them.
So, and then are there upcoming classes that we need to discuss today?
Yeah. Let me grab this.
So we will live stream just because I don't remember. Jeannie, do you remember what we were giving away?
I don't. Who remembers? Where's my secretary, Heather Mundy? Heather Mundy, didn't we assign you the role of secretary and they record the minutes from the last meeting? So if Heather's there and she would let us know. What was it, Patrick?
So we'll give something away. Actually, we'll do like a separate live stream.
I'm sure I left it here so we could.
Were we giving this away? And this?
No.
Okay. So we'll do another live stream.
Oh! We were giving away a cuddle
kit.
Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. Thank you, ladies. You know what I do is I leave it here and I go, I'm just going to leave it here and then it's going to make me remember and then I forget. So, cuddle kit. Do you have your thing? And then, what else were we giving away? Was there anything else I had announced? So we're going to give this away, and I'm going to get some more of these, too, because I think they're fantastic. I'll get some in some different colors. But, I mean, who doesn't know somebody who's having a baby? You can just whip one of these up. And if you want tips on working with Mickey, Suzanne Harmon did a fantastic video. I think the trick is cut, vacuum, and throw it in the dryer, and it kind of seals that edge off. So this is for some lucky person. Patrick's gonna go and get his computer, and then did I talk about something else? I love that you ladies remember. We'll give a set of these away, and I just love this because there's 2 silver and there's 2 white. So depending on what fabric you're using, that should show up to have that like silver color too. So
the pin wand was our other prize.
Oh, is it the pin? Yeah, we did that last time.
We did that last time.
I think Becky Capular won that. So while Patrick's getting that up, let's talk about some classes that we have. We're going to have Get to Know Your Scan and Cut. That is going to be tomorrow.
Morning, 9 a.m.
And it's at 9 a.m., ladies. So just make sure that you have your kit and you are ready for that,
Check
ready
their
to
email.
go.
I sent that they should have the link. I sent it this morning.
Michelle sent you another link, so you should be set for that. We are doing actually a brilliant class in person tomorrow. We have room for one more person. So if you have the brilliant, the lyric, the soprano, the 950, the 700, the 1350, that class is for you. And then Happy Holler. So Happy Holler and all those patterns will be here today. I know that was really last minute, but the patterns are finally going to be here, as well as the bowl. So if you still need any of that, Happy Holler class is going to be, it's the prep class, and it's going to be the morning of the 18th from 10 to noon.
The videos are up in the pre-class are up in the Facebook group. If they haven't joined, they're going to miss them.
Yeah. Did you send them
I sent another link today.
So you need to go on to the Facebook group. There's a Facebook group. You need to join it. Michelle loaded all the pre-class prep stuff that you're going to need. So make sure that you go on there. You don't want to show up to class and not prepared.
I like I said, this is funny. So when you look up what Friday was, it's like includes couples counseling. What were
Who put that?
Well, I think Christine updates it with what were we can't remember what we were counseling on.
Last night we haven't worked in so long, Patrick and I haven't done videos or anything, so we've been so in love. And then when we started doing videos again,
I actually would say the biggest challenge last night was just communication.
We don't communicate well when we're doing the videos.
I communicate fine.
No.
I communicate totally fine.
You're making me. So we were so in love for so long because we haven't done the videos, and then we started doing videos, and we were like fighting.
I wasn't fighting. I was totally fine. I was just.
He was like, "Yeah, delete all of that." I'm like, "Are you sure?" And then. Turns out, good thing I didn't delete it all because they weren't all there.
I kept saying delete the biggest video.
No,
delete
you told me to delete
video.
everything from November 1st on.
Right.
There is a new Technique Tuesday that I sent to Patrick this morning on the.
So we'll post a Technique Tuesday this afternoon.
Our Technique Tuesdays are kind of like every Tuesday, every 2 months. We'll work on it.
Get back in the swing of it.
Poor Michelle has so much to do that. Anyhow, so I'm doing this class too. This is gonna start on the 18th. So if you've never paper pieced before and you want to learn, we are gonna.
You must already have the pattern.
You must have the pattern, because I do not have the pattern. But,
no one has the pattern.
No, that's not true. Nancy Barnes sent me somebody that has the pattern, and apparently she's so greedy, she bought all the patterns and didn't leave any for the rest of us. I'm going to call her and tell her what I think. No, just kidding.
so people could.
You can get the pattern.
Call Nancy Barnes.
No, don't call Nancy Barnes. What you want to do is the person who has the pattern, not that you could get it any time soon, but what was the name of that store? Cindy Edgerton. Oh no, that's the name of the person who has it. Sentimental Stitches. Sentimental Stitches has the pattern. Etsy.
No, that's
too.
the tall trim, the tree.
Oh, we don't want the tall. You want a little bit shorter tall tree. Oh, you could do the big one if you wanted. But we're going to be doing this class, and you do need to at least have your add a quarter ruler.
Oh, wait. No, that's a little bit shorter.
Yeah, that's the pattern that you want. $6. I mean, it's super cheap. I would get it. Get that pattern. Okay.
Jeannie actually said that it was her favorite.
It's like my
paper
favorite.
Piecing.
Well, I love my Violet Craft, too. Oh, look at you. You have to turn your whole body.
Yeah, get your elbow right there.
Okay, so that class is going to be coming up
weight.
on Thursday. There's a Baby Lock and Brother accessory class. The oval craft mat was the oval craft. Oh, okay. Instead of this, you're right.
Yeah. So
We'll
the
give this
placemat Bosel.
Because you ladies are like, I don't want those boring pencils. I want those exciting placemats. This is more exciting. I do love this.
Have you been making us placemats?
No, I haven't done any more because I haven't been around. But Patrick, do you want to do the giveaway?
Are
So there's
these-
an
are
accessory
these,
class
like-
that's going to happen on the 19th. And that's going to be from 10 to 1 o'clock. We probably won't have another one until January. So if you want to do that accessory class, maybe we'll squeeze one in December. And then next week, oh, I don't know if that's starting. So we're not going to really do that much next week just because it's the week of Thanksgiving. And then we will be back into full swing the week after. And I think Michelle's going to start her So Fabulous gift series. And then we'll have some other things coming up. Okay, let's do the giveaway. First thing, the questions were, number one, we asked about the classes. Like we're a year and a half into the pandemic, and we wanted to kind of get an update about how you were feeling on classes. The consensus is kind of the same. Okay, so, and then we also asked about stabilizer too. Elizabeth Cronewetter, I only will do Zoom. Have no interest in packing up my machine. Miss Elizabeth Cronewetter, you win the Shannon Fabric Cuddle Kit. Congratulations. And then and if you're from out of town, you do have to pay for shipping, but you win a nice prize. And then Linda Lancaster said, still a newbie for embroidery and stabilizer. I have been doing fine with whatever you recommend. Ooh, hope I'm recommending the right thing for you. But this is for you, Miss Linda. And we've been playing with the idea of switching all the way over to OESC stabilizer in the store. So I think we're going to
keep some of the
we're going to keep
12-inch
some
baby
of
lock,
the we're going to keep some of the 12-inch baby lock, but I think we are going to be transitioning over. Stabilizer is going to be on. It's going to be 20% off until the holidays, until after Christmas.
Because it's on.
I added that to the list. Should we have done it at 25% off?
You can't ask a question like that.
So I think that's it. Is that it, Patrick?
I think so. I need to get
Onward
money.
and upward. Have a great day. Be productive and make something incredible.
Whoa, you switched it up.
What do I usually say?
Be creative, make something awesome.
I like to, maybe you feel awesome today. Maybe you feel incredible today. Maybe your project is like...
Maybe you feel like you have a stitch in your neck because somebody kept you up all night.
So, and work those kinks out of your shoulder and get sewing. Ladies, it's crunch time. It is time to get it done. And look at the Christmas list. Fill it in, send it in, bring it in, and then we will fill your order.
I had somebody over the weekend that drove all the way here from the Oregon border because they'd gotten a phone call about the Christmas list.
Yeah, there's some only one of things on that Christmas list.
Yeah, well, and one of things sold this weekend, but I left it on the Christmas list because I have another one coming. Like, I'm not supposed to get it until early December, but that's something that we could talk about. So there's some one of and two of items. I had somebody. So we sold the Dream Machine that I talked about on Friday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did. We
I
have a used Destiny.
had somebody that called that was like, I'm going to come in on Saturday and buy the Destiny. And I mean, they may still arrive today, but as of right now, they didn't arrive on Saturday.
And then what are we doing with the demo? The 10 needle demo? Half off?
Yeah, 12,000.
Yeah, and it does have some stitches because we stitch on it.
I mean, it's only
at the
like
store.
it's only like a million some odd
Which
stitches
is
though, which is nothing.
for a multi-needle. So if you've been thinking about one, get it. And the guide is out. The Brother Holiday Guide is out. So make sure you check that out. And there are specials with Baby Lock as well. But there's a bunch of free giveaways in here. Like if you buy a Luminaire, you get a free iPad mini. If you get the 10 needle, you get a free jerky 7-piece combo pack. And
I mean, there are a bunch of machines where you get like,
money,
$200 gift cards, stuff like that. So.
Yeah, they're making it rain, ladies. So
Well, and the bundle deals with Baby Lock are pretty amazing now. So, I mean, there's a lot going on through the holidays. There's 0% financing for
yeah, I think
60 days.
Baby Lock has 60 months.
Yeah, both companies do.
60 month free financing. So if you've been waiting to get a machine, get it now.
I have-
Phones are ringing. We'll see you later, ladies. Have a great day.